Swisher Sweets. You know, this is honestly, I believe that this is a good starter blunt to roll. Like if you start getting into like the backwoods and some of the other blunts, they're a little bit more difficult to a newer blunt roller. So I just want to keep this, you know, very simple, very real, very, you know, just like to the point. I don't want to like confuse you guys. But yeah, this is the Summer Twist, 2 for $1.49. It's a lemon mango flavor. See that? And there it is. So you see, this is the blunt shell. You want to give Cornelius? You want to give this a smell? Corny, what do you think? He likes the smell. I have the blunt, and the first step to rolling a blunt is, and this can kind of seem like, you know, to somebody who hasn't rolled a blunt before, it can seem maybe a little bit odd, but it's just, you know, how you do it. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to split it open, and then you dump all of the tobacco out. Sometimes people will do half tobacco, half weed, and that's what you call a spliff. But I do all weed. I don't smoke spliffs. I mean, like maybe every once in a while, but it's normally like not, you know, my thing. Like I just like to, you know, smoke the real thing. I'm gonna split this open, and actually what I do is I use my thumbnail. You know, some people have those fancy like blunt splitters, and whenever you have those, you don't have to worry so much about them like breaking open, you know, so it's kind of risky doing it this way, but I just use my thumbnail to kind of like perforate it a little bit and tear it open so I can get kind of like a clean cut on it. And one of the things that I also do, and I believe that this helps from breakage, you know, I know we all hate breakage, you know, you hate it whenever you're, you know, trying to split open your blunt and you actually accidentally like split it too far, you know, etc., etc. So what I do is I give it like a lick to kind of moisten it. I just like lick, you know, straight down where I want to like start perforating. And I've just noticed it kind of gives it like a bit of a barrier to be able to, you know, like maybe less likely tear. Okay, so I did that, and now I'm gonna, like I said, I use my thumbnail. Oh my God, hey Mandy. Okay, like, I use my thumbnail, sorry, like, let's just be real. I use my thumbnail kind of like this, and I just kind of like I just go along it kind of like that. See how it's like, do you see like the little perforation? You can kind of see it a little bit. You know, and like I said, this just helps from like having to worry about it splitting. You can get like a good clean kind of split on it and not have to worry. So let me just kind of finish tearing this. Like, you don't want to do it too fast. You don't want to do it too fast. Because that's, you know, like whenever you try to, that's whenever you accidentally like might cause it to break, you know, you want to just do it. See like how it's like, it's a pretty like clean cut. Like I've noticed moistening it, like licking it a little before you cut it, before you split it, it helps a lot. Yeah, I like accidentally, like I actually cut my Coke nails recently, so I haven't had anything to scoop up my powder, you know, like I'm just being real. Oh my gosh, see, it's so close. Sorry, I'm just like really concentrating right now. Okay. See that? See, I've got it split all the way open. This is the tobacco. I'm rolling a blunt and I just split it open. So this is the tobacco, and you just take, like I have a little bag right here. Let me, hold on, because I need something to empty this out in. Okay, see, so now I'm just, yeah, I got this at the pharmacy. I got my weed at the pharmacy. It is in medicine. So now I just am going to empty this out. See, and now I have just the shell. You can't just buy the paper. You can just buy the paper. You can just buy the paper, but I've found, okay, whenever you buy like the blunt wraps, usually they're actually not made with tobacco. A lot of the times they're hemp. So, you know, like sometimes I like a little bit of that tobacco buzz. To me, like the reason why you smoke a blunt is kind of for that tobacco shell, so you can get like that tobacco buzz, you know, and most of the time whenever it's just the paper, it's usually hemp. It's usually like hemp, wrappers that aren't made with tobacco. And then also, I think they always take more weed because they come flat and you actually have to roll it, whereas with this, you can kind of just pack it. Like, to me, smoking or rolling a blunt is actually like a lot easier than rolling a joint, kind of, in my opinion. Okay, so I have my blunt wrapper. I'm like, honestly, let me get Let me use Minx's book. Hold on, I'm gonna have to bring this. You know, like, I just want, like, honestly, I feel like this is just so raw and so real. Okay, hold on. I need to get, like, a good angle. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so now, so I have my blunt, like I have my blunt wrap. Okay, like honestly, I might need to get this a little closer. Okay. Okay, so I have my blunt wrap. Let me get my weed. This is actually gelato, is what it is. This is a Gushers gelato, 27%. It's about 27%. Okay, so then I got my $2.99 grinder. Okay, let's open this. Let's give it a whiff. Yeah, the joints that I was smoking yesterday were 40% because they had wax in them. Oh, it just smells so good. It smells like citrusy, like I'm really getting those citrus smells from like the Gushers. Here, let's take a look. Like, honestly, I've been really wanting to get, like, a little jeweler's eye. So whenever I look at my weed, I can, like, pull it out and just, like, really, like, get close up. Like, see, like, it doesn't focus on it. It doesn't focus on it. Cornelius. 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 Cornelius, can you hear me? Cornelius. He's licking himself. Hey. It's just smelling. Like, it's not getting, like, you can't get high from smelling weed. See, he's just like, what is that smell? See, he licked his lips. I just wanted to give him a sniff. Leave the cat alone? No, I won't. Like, honestly, Cornelius is the realest motherfucker I've met in this house. Look at him. He just doesn't even give a fuck. He's like, I'll lick my dick on camera. I don't fucking care. You know? Like, respect it. Look. So, oh my god, look at this. Do you see this, though? Like, honestly, I just wish it won't focus. Like, I'm trying to get, like, a good shot, but it's just, like, it won't focus. Hold on.
Sidetrack Angel resubscribed.
It didn't help.
Months. Goon praise Goon.
Oh my
praise,
god,
Goon
Sidetrack Angle. Thank you. Okay, so this grinder. Sorry, let me. Like, I'm trying to roll this blunt. Okay, so I've got my blunt. I get this weed. Now, I don't really like this grinder. You know, it's not like the usual I would, but you know, it's like I'm out of town, so I just got like a cheap so let me kind of, I need like, see, like this, I'm like, I can't use my credit card. Hold on, let me see. Do I have another? Here we go. And I did stay at the Hilton. I do support the Hiltons. You know, we love Paris here. We support Paris. Paris is real as fuck. Like, I watched that Paris Hilton documentary and I was just like in tears. She's actually a genius. She actually had us all fooled. She had us all fooled, Paris did. Like, she's not her persona. She really puts on a persona. Paris does. What is the difference between a good and a bad grinder? I mean, it's just like some of the nicer grinders have like keef catchers, and like this one you have to like completely just dump out the weed instead of get it from like another compartment. Sorry, I wanted to roll, like, I like to roll filters. I just usually use like a business card or something. Thoughts on Perez Hilton? Oh, absolutely not. No, we don't fuck with him. We don't. Like, what he did to Brittany is unacceptable and unforgivable.
Blunt on a BPD workbook. Respect.
Thank you. Like, yeah, I just was like, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna get in the pool, smoke this blunt, See, like right now I'm kind of just getting the weed in there for now, right? So see that, like I've got the weed in there. I got the weed in there, and then you gotta kind of do like this maneuver where you kind of like, I kind of like fold it down. See? See? God, I love... Should I just... I'm just gonna roll 2 blunts, actually. Like, I might as well just roll the other one, you know? See? And then I just, like, put this filter in the side. See that? Okay. So now I can kind of fold it. Hold on, let me bring... Okay, because like for this maneuver, see, now you kind of go up here, and you gotta seal it back up. You lick. Like, kind of like, see? See, you lick it, and you kind of like fold it over, see? Like, see that? And then like, I'll just slowly like, kind of like, oh my god, thank you, Deke.
Walk is resubscribed for 86 months. Casey Chef.
Thank you. And I just like recognize women, and you can't really blame me because women are just like more like, you know, you would rather pay attention to women. They're just like better to look at and like, you know, etc., etc. I don't know. I guess some of the gays would disagree, but I don't know. They just like wear cuter clothes, you know, like. Now, where did that blunt go? Where did that blunt wrap go? What the fuck? What the fuck? Did the ghost take my blunt? No, where's that blunt wrap? What the fuck? Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. So I've got another blunt that I'm gonna roll. If you can't come around. So. Oh my god, Deke.
TNR 600.
TNR, thank you.
49 months. Now where into hell did that blunt go?
No, exactly. Like, honestly, TNR 666 is like TNR 666. He's pretty real, but I feel like there might be kind of a fake side to him, and that's not me being shady or anything. It's just like everybody has like a fake side to them besides me. Like, I'm all real. But it's just like, you know, it's because I've been practicing. Like, my third eye is open. You know, like a lot of people just aren't on that same level. Like, and I'm not saying that to be shady or offensive or sound like hateful or anything like that. Yes, I'm gonna smoke both of these. You guys don't think I will, but PD knows I will. I'm gonna smoke both of these in the pool, and then I'm gonna be like, fuck, I need another joint, because I'm gonna smoke them so fast. You know? Like, I'm trying to have my pool day. I'm trying to relax by the pool.
Neon Moonside resubscribed for 5 months.
Oh my god, Neon Moonside, thank you. Okay, so see, like, I've got it. Now I just need to seal it up. No, I will put this book right back up. She won't even know that I used it to roll a blunt on. Please. So I've got my blunts ready. But God. God. Okay, let me. I'm getting guap, bitches so proud when they speak. Think she fly, must be spirit, cause I swear to God that's cheap. Told that bitch, beat your feet, there's no way my nigga gon' cheat. Cause it's Rosa Parks on the nigga face, I ain't getting up from this seat. If you got something to say, then say it, bitch, you better say it with your chest. Every day I get another bitch, cause I'm like a walking pregnancy test. Shorty, I'm all the way on the top floor, and you damn near front desk. It take one bullet, now you haven't seen my like Keisha Cole, say the rest. Niggas get a haircut and a Gucci belt, then wanna flex in they shitty clothes. Whole time niggas money shorter than Tory Lanez on this tippy toes. So slick with the shit, you can never peep when I'm out and give it cold. Like I can say I got a booger, and that just mean wipe a nigga nose. Talk shit on the internet, and I pulled up, she was hella proper. Okay. Put her in a helicopter, and it's RP to his daughter, man, we gon' ball like GG. Put on they neck and they ass dead, these old elephant feet, hey yo. Flow on me, bitches running down 4-5 big dealers. Pussy so chillin', you better feel it, that I let her fuck, no, not really. Everything is at stake like Philly. Tea so hot that it's gonna get spilling. This was Chicago, 63rd Cosmos, but I got cribs in Hollywood Hills. Last night I met Karen, I had to beat the bitch out of cargoes. 2020 niggas still racist, but it goes to people with the hard shows. Black and white says a unity, we could really look like a barcode. But right now I feel like doing laundry, can't mix the whites with the dark clothes. So nigga, I'm not convinced. This that motherfucking opulence. If not me, who topping this? No, we ain't shit but the opposites. Use your motherfucking common sense. See, in the face of the llama spit. There's no way she'd know. Let's make up. Do I look like Rihanna, bitch? Please, cupcake, please, can you take this shit? I'm in my bag like a mean king crab. Let me roll up my sleeve. These hoes irritate my soul like seeing Air Force for the breeze. And you know I get that boy to that bitch bustin' like Bernice on God. God, I haven't smoked yet today. I haven't smoked yet. I'm like fucking starting to shake. I'm starting to fucking shake about this. Like I'm, oh shit. Okay, to the pool. Just me and you. I'm gonna pause this for a second. To the pool. I'm kind of annoyed because nobody's even like mentioned my bangs. Like I had bangs cut and I've been like waiting like 3 days for you guys to notice, but like nobody's even noticed. It's just kind of annoying. No, I mean, I don't care. Like I don't care, it's fine. No, like, it's fine. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Just stop mentioning it. I don't care. Oh my God. Oh God. You scared the fuck out of me. You're gonna shower? There's glass in it? I'm gonna get in the hot tub. Like, I need to get my vibes. I need to get my vibes on. Like, I need to get...
Pimp bitch shit. If y'all ain't seen the snow, I want you to dog this cat out, whip it like a trap house, stand up in that pussy, stomp the yard like a frack house. Put me on the wall, spread it open, do a pat down, panties to the side, don't be shy, open wide, cause I'm this nasty, tatted on my ass, my kids will put that pussy on, cause you know it's bad, this nasty, everybody catch me, probably out that picture, cause my nigga got bad, leave that sexy shit to me, y'all go ride around with you guys, you ain't coming cause she hold a dick the way she hold a guy, this is ain't musical chairs, I ain't fighting for no fight, I'm a bitch your nigga won't, stop calling me your eye, P-I-M-P, put it in my pocket, if it ain't by my money or me nothing, we ain't talking, put me in a bed, if you tryna get it, hey, you make that, if you wanna see it, I want you to dog this cat out, whip it like a trap house, stand up in that pussy, stop the yard like a frack house, put me on the wall, spread it open, do it.
Yeah, like the hot tub isn't really hot at all. It's basically like slightly warmed pool weather. All right, girls. You guys, where are the subs? It's September. It's only $4. You have no excuse. You could literally leave your house for once and then just go and pick up change on the street corners and you'd probably find $4, but you guys are lazy. No, it's fine. I honestly don't care. A ring light? I don't even give a fuck. Like, with the way these people are subscribing, I can't even afford a ring light. Like, they want lighting, they need to subscribe. That's a feature you have to unlock. Okay, we're ready.
Fusion Pete resubscribed for 5 months.
Oh my god, Fusion Pete, thank you. Minx, have you ever had a girl blunt?
For 37 months. Here is my September sub queen.
This is...
This shit is a girl blunt. I only smoke girl blunts. This shit is a girl blunt.
President
I
Doug
only smoke
Brandon
girl
just
blunts.
gifted Pyro 1234 a sub.
This shit is a
President
girl
Doug
blunt.
Brandon
I
gifted
only
a
smoke
3-1
girl
sub
blunts.
to Pyro 1234.
This shit is
He
a
has
girl
given
blunt.
56
I
good
only
subs
smoke
in the
girl
channel.
blunts. I suggest you
What?
don't try me. I'm real unstable when I'm off that YG. Half I tell their friends don't mind me. I stand 5'3" and I'm real feisty.
Oh my god, no, I love
What I
blunt.
need, pretty nigga, palm trees.
That
Got
shit in
my
the
own
hot
money,
tub?
bitch, is nothing you can
I
buy
mean,
me.
I already shit in it.
Then, baby, we can take it there. And if they want smoke, we can put it in the air, yeah. This shit is a
Are you
girl
excited
blunt.
about hanging
I
out
only
with
smoke girl
Zoil?
blunts.
Honestly, I haven't got a good read on Zoil yet. I don't know if he's
I
real
only
or
smoke
fake.
girl blunts.
Like, he seems pretty real.
This shit is a girl blunt. I only smoke girl blunts.
I'm just glad we got,
shit
you
is a
know,
girl
some
blunt.
different
I only smoke
UK
girl blunts.
representation besides Greek God.
What you say?
You know what I
Look at
mean?
me. I don't know. Top shelf, bitch, I'm on the honor roll. Hot fire, make your niggas stop and roll. That booty, ooh, she jiggle like a jelly roll. Chocolate, I'm looking edible. Running through the
Oh my
money,
God,
bitch,
what'd
I
she
feel
say?
incredible. Invite me to your party, but I never go. I be too caught up with that bankroll. I do real hood.
Is she gonna try a girl
blunt?
blunt?
Real hood, do rag on.
Oh, she's
And
turning on the
bitches that
jets.
Damn, got it going on. He just graduated college about a week ago. You can work at CS.
God, for a second I thought I was farting.
I'm not with the disrespect. Strictly with the endurance. Smoke 'em like a cigarette. This shit is a girl blunt. I only smoke girl blunt. This shit is a girl blunt. I only smoke girl blunt.
Oh my god, thank you.
I only smoke girl blunt.
Wait, who is that?
This shit is a girl blunt. I only smoke girl blunt.
Like, I'm feeling good though. This is kind of like my relaxed day. I mean, I've been relaxing every day. Oh my god, Taylor, thank you.
This shit is a girl blunt. I only smoke girl blunt.
Taylor tipped $2. Subbing to Kaceytron is like a rebirth. Ever since my skin has cleared, I've become realer and richer, and I've come to terms with being gay.
It's called good karma. If you subscribe to me, you'll get good karma. Cherry Cola, thank you.
Genx_cat lady just gifted Cherry X Cola
Oh my
sub.
god, Genx Cat Lady, thank
Cat lady
you.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Cherry X Cola. They have given 20 gift subs in the channel.
Oh shit.
Wearstar just subscribed.
Oh my god, thank you. Like space buns.
Want your dick so
Piss it down my throat.
tongue tickle your dick, but I'm not telling a joke. Pedal in this pussy, that's how you rock a boat. It get live in this pussy, I'm not talking periscope. In the sheets, I am a bully. Get more hit than the hoodie. Every time you make me come, it look just like vanilla.
Oh my god,
pussy.
my
Your
glove went
face
out.
all day until you say that it hurt me. Then I turn around and get a thing of kisses that hurt me. Your dick break hard like a metal. Got 3 holes for it like a pretzel. Tight as a virgin, boy, don't get nervous. I'm here to serve you customer service. I say dick back giving it CPR. I say dick back giving it CPR. Put my mouth on it like CPR. Let's make porn and watch it on VCR. I think we should fuck up in every zip code. It will make my pussy wetter than a fish bowl. Pussy a kitty cat, I pet it like a pet. Have a doggy style so much I need to go to the vet. Hot box more like a scorching pussy. Open this coochie up like a fortune cookie. Put banana in my mouth, watch my tongue go eight. Your dick getting more clothes than the birthday cake. When I'm married, you know I
Concubro
don't
just gifted Okumi a sub. Concubro gifted a tier
Concubro,
1 sub
thank
to
you.
Okumi. They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
Honestly, like, one of like my favorite quotes is from Cupcake. Cupcake is this musician. She's a genius. She's a lyrical genius. She's a rapper. She's very talented. She's not signed with a label. Like, honestly, she would be up there with Cardi, Lizzo, Meg, any of them if she signed with a label, but she's real as fuck, so she's signed to no label. She answers to nobody.
I'm door dashing you, bandage. Do you want any snacks?
No, I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah, I just ate a bunch. But one of my favorite...
Chicken?
Huh?
Chicken?
Yeah, I got that chicken.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It kind of tasted like that Dave's chicken. But one of my favorite quotes of all time is from Cupcake, and it's, "There's no need for the breakfast club if you've already done 8." And I just like, I live by that. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, that's just like so real.
What the fuck?
What?
Haribo has sour gummy bears?
Who?
Haribo.
Oh, you didn't know they have sour gummy bears?
Haltina resubscribed for 31 months. Slay Queen, you've mummed again.
Thank
Pop
you.
off the Henny
The
House
Albanese
boot.
are the better
Period.
gummy bears, though.
The what?
Albanese.
Never heard them.
Haribo's honestly kind of gas station gummy bear trash.
That's a bit of a... I don't agree with that.
No, like honestly, Kim Kardashian agrees with me. She knows that Albanese is the best. Oh my god. The wind almost blew this away and it has my second blunt in it. Oh my god, do you know who this is? I was gonna say, if you know who this so real. Like, a lot of people, they don't know Spice Girls, like, whole discography. They only know a few Spice Girls songs.
Yeah, so you're saying I'm fake because I don't know one Spice Girl song?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like, Spice Girls is like I wasn't an NSYNC girl, I wasn't a Backstreet girl, I was a Spice Girls girl, you know? But I preferred Backstreet over NSYNC, but I was more Spice Girls. I had a Spice Girls bike. It said Spice Girls on the side, and it had this little pouch in the front that had a little AM FM radio, like a little speaker, and I would ride around and just listen to, it was Mix 93.3. I don't know what, but like back home, we listened to Mix 93.3.
Why don't you do a bike ride on that bike in there?
Hell no. Like, I don't know what it is with you, but like, I just don't get off on hurting myself.
It's a bike. You're not gonna hurt yourself if you can fucking
Like, do you
cycle.
want, like, are you gonna try to have me ride it?
Stabilizers?
Huh?
Did you learn to ride a bike without stabilizers?
Oh yeah, I know how to ride a bike, but I ain't riding a bike in no house.
You didn't stay in the house.
Huh?
You could go around on the little trail up there.
You want me
See
to?
some nature. See some butterflies.
Okay, but I saw that hill.
Okay.
Like, I'm like, if I go downhill, then I'm gonna have to go uphill, or I'm gonna have to go uphill and go downhill, and I just, like, I don't go uphill, if I'm being real.
Bike riding in the hot weather is good. It makes you sweat more.
Yes,
calories.
bike riding in 110 degree weather.
It's good.
Like, honestly, we should hike up that mountain.
What mountain? That mountain.
Huh?
That mountain.
Yeah.
Straight ahead.
Is that like a hill to you? Because, like, to me, that's a mountain.
No, that's a fucking mountain. That's not why I'm surprised at it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
You want to know how I got these scars, Casey? This scar back here on my butt. My leg. Wait, I can't show. By falling down the fucking mountain.
That one? How far did you get up it?
Pretty fucking high. We went with Australians, me and Andrea.
Uh-huh.
And then Andrea heard like a wild animal. And she panicked. And I panicked.
Dude.
And I ran and I fell.
If I lived here, do you know what I would get?
What?
I mean, like, if I'm being real, like, you know, sometimes you just, like, want to, like, snoop. I would get a pair of binoculars. I'd just be, like, sitting here, like, looking at that mountain. Like, I'd be like, huh.
Would you be snooping on the wildlife?
Yeah, I'd be, like, looking at the mountain and, like, the birds. I'd be, like, looking up here. I'd be, like, because, you know, this is, like, kind of high up. I'd be sitting out on this balcony with my binoculars, just, like...
I'd get a lifeguard chair and put there and spy on the neighbors. You know, Little Nas was next door for a while.
Oh, my God.
And
Did you
Kylie
meet
Jenner.
him?
No, I was mad.
Kylie?
Miko and Lewis didn't wake me up. They rented out that place for a party.
Uh-huh.
And it was when I was boxing, so I'd sleep by 9 p.m. So they went out and they saw them all at like 10:30. And the next day they told me, and I was like, you didn't think to fucking wake me up for that? I would have fucking hung up the wall and be like, what up, fuckers? I'm in this party too.
Right,
Like,
like...
Kaceytron?
If I'm being real, I don't like Kylie.
No. More of a Kim girl.
Like, I don't like the Jenners. I feel like the Jenners are like more of a, I don't know if the Zoomers like them or what, but I like Kendall the least, and then Kylie, and then Chloe, and then Courtney and Kim, I kind of flip-flop. You know, we don't like them either. The Zoomers don't like them either. Okay, good.
What's your opinion on the Kim and Kanye breakup?
Oh my god. Like, honestly, I thought they were gonna be together forever.
I do too.
Like, it kind of hurt me, and if I'm being real, like, I feel like all the time people will be like, respect mental illness, but then it's like they're like the first ones to like talk shit on it.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't understand like how mental illness, like for somebody like for how much people try to act so understanding of it, like mentally ill people are the first people that you kind of that a lot of people kind of like cast out. You know what I mean? Or like steer clear from. They're like, oh, I don't want to be here. You know, like it's just so fake to me. No, like I don't. Like I don't. Like I'll hang out with anyone. I don't like judge people. Like I really will.
Okay, if you're real, rate everyone at shit camp. Do a tier list on them right now, and then do a tier list after and see if your opinion changes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we do it like tomorrow?
Yeah,
We'll do a tier list.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to do it early because I have to leave for it tomorrow. Maybe I could do it tonight. I'm like, fuck.
What time is it on at?
Like in the evening, like 7 or 8. So.
Dude, that's crazy that it's been a year. Last time you fucking collected me, do you remember? I just arrived in America. In case you was like fucking babysitting me, shit to drive me everywhere.
Me and Minx had like a good time. Like honestly, if there would have been like a camera, like if we would have been recording the whole thing, people probably would have thought we were on meth.
It was fucking funny. We were like hotel hopping.
We were like basically not sleeping. I don't know how, but we were like after shit camp was over, we were like, we'll find a place to go, and we're just kind of like I have my rental car, and we're just kind of like going around in my rental car, packing up our suitcases.
Because I had just moved everything. Like I just landed in LA, so I had my fucking Irish life packed up in 3 suitcases.
Yeah.
And we were like fucking homeless, just lobbing it in.
Yeah.
Trying to find
And I had this tiny little cheap ass rental car. It was slightly bigger than the smart car.
Didn't we have to literally fucking borrow Austin's shower?
Yeah. Yeah, there was one time we didn't have, we were like, yeah, like Austin was checking out of his room and he was like, oh, well, he was like, I actually have late checkout, so he let us go into his room and we showered.
And then I think we booked a room in that.
We finally booked a hotel after that.
Remember we thought we lost the car? Do you remember they couldn't find the car when we parked it?
Oh yeah,
all the shit was in it.
Yeah,
and they were like, we didn't have the receipt of it, and we were like,
yeah,
no, we definitely left the car here. And they're like, we can't find it.
Yeah, and we had to walk through this garage where they park the what is it called,
It was like a valet.
The valet, yeah. We had to go through the valet parking lot and just find it.
Oh my god, it was so fucking hot.
And then they didn't have the keys marked either, and then we had to like find the keys, and like we were like,
she literally had to go back into the workplace.
It was honestly just like, what the fuck? Like honestly, like thinking back about that, I'm like, what the fuck kind of valet are these people running?
Weed store, and then it was like a shut down place.
Oh yeah.
We walked into this it was like abandoned. The weed store wasn't there anymore, and we're like walking into this office like building.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
We should have fucking streamed the whole time. That was funny. We were like,
honestly, like I'm like in my head, I'm like honestly, I hope that in the future there's a way that I can install a recording device into my eyes, like some Black Mirror shit, and I can just turn it on or off.
No, that would freak me out.
Like I wish.
No, I don't.
I would. Like I'm just always like, God, if I could be recording.
Dude, I need to set up my fucking backpack.
One of the things I was like, whenever I'm not streaming, like sometimes I just like to be like, am I being recorded? Because I want to be.
Yeah.
Like.
No, there's times like in this fucking house here, we wanted to set up like reality TV cameras all around. And like have hours where we know they're recorded, or have a fucking room that's recorded 24/7 in the house. But it's like warning guests, like, hey, if you come in here, and like have it consistently running on a stream, like just have a thing called optic room. So then whenever guests come over, if they're bored but they don't want to go live, they just go in there and talk to chat.
Honestly,
but we never set it up.
There are contact lenses like that already. I mean, I hope they are. Technically, you're being recorded. There's always cams around when you're not even thinking about it. No, you're right. I want the footage. Do you want to try this girl blunt?
Oh.
Have you ever tried a blunt?
Yeah.
I should get some backwoods and I'll try to roll a backwoods.
You should get those fucking glasses that record all the shit, Cam.
I want to. Like, God. Fuck.
You just have a GoPro on the entire time.
Oh my God. Okay. I haven't told the stream this story yet. Okay, but whenever I went on that float trip, I went on this float trip down in the Ozarks like a couple weeks ago. And a float trip is like, so there's like some pretty like mellow rivers in Missouri, and basically it's just like you camp out on the river and you rent like a big flotation device, like a raft. Sometimes people will just like straight up float down the river in like inner tubes, and you just get drunk as fuck, you know? So like people are like partying, and there's like Mardi Gras beads, like, you know, like I got asked to, like I did not flash my tits, but I had like multiple, like probably like 10, 20. Like I had people asking, and I was like, but anyway, so I'm like smoking this blunt, and like this other like raft, we were kind of like vibing with this other raft, and I'm like, sure, I'll let you guys like hit this blunt, and I hand it to this fucking girl, and this drunk bitch, she like fucking drops it, and oh my God, I was just like, I said, girl, give that back.
Did you get hot?
I got it back, and then I just had to put it away, and I let it dry out, and then I rolled it up again later that night, but it just annoyed me. I said, girl, give me that. Like, I've never heard myself sound so stern. I said, girl, and I pointed at her. Like, honestly, it was just such a moment for me. Like, honestly, I feel like I almost have PTSD, like, from it. Like, honestly.
Girl blunt.
It might be out. No, it might be fine.
No, it's not. Okay, yeah, that's nice. It's weaker than the other one.
Yeah, and like because it's like a tobacco shell, it kind of gives you a bit of a buzz. So like if weed usually makes you like really sleepy, this might not make you as sleepy.
And does it come pre-rolled, or do you have to pack it?
You have to pack it.
Dude, I thought this was $149. They don't have a dot between it. I was like,
No, that's like because you have to like get like a normal like cigar. They're like cheap cigars, and you just empty them out and fill them with weed. I can't believe how real Casey is. No, I am. Like, I'm so real. Like, people say that I'm drama, but I feel like any of the drama that I've had, it's just been me being real, and people will act like being real is drama. Like the ninja drama I got in, I was just being real. Like the dream drama I got in, like I was just being real. Like the gay baiting, I don't know. Like I was just being real about it. I'm sorry.
that's a fucking low helicopter.
No, okay, like I guess like to like a certain degree. Okay, to a certain degree, like I understand, like to the certain degree, like I like the idea of like not being labeled, and I feel like society should move towards that, but I feel like instead of doing that, it's more like hyper labelization. You know, like people are like going out of their way to constantly like label themselves, like, you know, like with whatever, I don't know, like, you know, like they'll have like all of their like diagnosed or undiagnosed like mental illnesses like listed out, you know, just like et cetera, and I feel like it should just be the opposite of that, where there's no expectation and no need to be like, you know what I mean?
That's why I just go by fucking queer now, because I never label myself, but I always like, I like who I like them for the soul.
Yeah.
And then I remember a while ago, a few chat was like, oh, that's pansexual.
I
And then
honestly,
one day I was like, yeah, my preference is actually women. And they got mad at me because they were like, you labeled yourself pansexual. But I was like, I labeled myself pansexual because you guys said that's what I was. I said I like what I like. And then I'm like, fuck me, I don't know, I'm just queer then.
one of the topics that I've been into lately is I feel like it really probably wasn't until, you know, the Christian Crusades that society got really like kind of like homophobic. And I feel like prior to that, there were a lot more same-sex relationships than what people realize. Like back in like ancient Greek times, or, you know, like times where like men were going like off to fight war. Like I think like to a certain degree, like whenever you're fucking like, you know, like back way in the day, whenever you're like fucking in battle with another man and you're a man, like I think to a certain degree there probably was definitely like almost like more intimate love there. And I think the same with like the women that were like back home, like being left to take care of anything, like they were having lesbian sex too. Like I think that, yeah, like I think it was probably around the Crusades whenever Christianity started being like widespread and they did like the Inquisitions and shit, that society had this perception that there should only be straight relationships. Like I think prior to that it wasn't really like that. And I think honestly I feel like had I been like born into a society without like hyper labelization, like I feel like I could have ended up with either man or woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it wasn't until like fucking my first trip to America that I was like realizing I wasn't fucking straight, because Ireland still a bit behind the times, considering I went to an all-girls Christian Catholic school and was raised by nuns and how strict it was.
Yeah.
But then coming here, I was like, oh shit, okay. America got fucking issues, but at least LA's ahead in the game considering.
Did
fucking
Casey
Ireland.
just come out? I just got here. I'm just saying, I mean, it's just like how society has kind of like made like gender norms, you know, like girls should like pink, guys should like blue, you know, that's all a societal construct. It's the same with like sexuality and like shit like that. I feel like more or less is a societal construct, and I feel like if there wasn't like society kind of like built around telling you should be in a straight relationship or whatever, that it wouldn't be like that, you know?
Oh my god, I'm so fucking hot. Shower. Dude, that pool is.
And I guess like by saying that, like I'm not trying to like, you know, like I think like people are definitely like born gay and being like, you know, attracted to like a certain sex, but I feel like I guess I feel like there would be almost like a lot more bisexuality.
Yeah.
Critical_event tipped $2. Hetero gatekeeping was invented as a wedge issue invented by religion.
Yeah, I don't know. Casey, I'm not high enough for this combo. Do you guys get what I mean though, or am I sounding like crazy? Like, I don't know, like, I think, like, if you look back to, like, the Bible days and shit, like, there was a lot more, like, gay sex going on. Like, I think that it was, maybe it wasn't normalized, but it wasn't stigmatized. I think that it came to a point where it was very stigmatized. I guess I'm talking about, like, very early on, like, early society.
No, the war point you made is fucking true. Like, if you're going out to war and it's just a bunch of men and you're like fighting for your fucking lives and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
said,
like
very intimate.
Yeah, like brothers in arms, like it's a thing, right? Like I don't know.
I mean, there was an old show where that, I won't say the name or it's a spoiler, where that literally happened, where the guy went off and got a husband and the girl that stayed back home with another woman, they fell off because they were taking care of the kids and stuff like that.
Well, and I mean back then, it's like if you're having sexual relations with another woman, you don't have to worry about getting pregnant. Fuck. I don't know. There's stuff left out of the Bible. Oh yeah, for sure.
I may go and fucking wash my bandage and change it. My foot is in pain. Back to walking out tomorrow. I'm gonna be fucking Donkey Kong, man.
Are you
'cause
gonna
I'm only
work
doing the arms 4 days a week.
I love
I'm
that.
gonna be tiny fucking legs, big arms.
No, you'll be fine.
We'll see. We'll see. Oh, puppy. Oh, be nice. Oh, more titty.
Like, does she have her boot back on? She's limping around. I don't know. Like, sometimes Minx can just be so chaotic. Like how she's like riding bikes around the house and shit. Like, I'm just like, I don't like hurting myself. Like, her knees are all skinned up and bruised up. I'm just like, aren't you afraid of hurting yourself? Like, I'm like, I hate that shit. Like, if I have a bruise or like a fucking, like, oh my god, fuck that. I'm like, I'm not hurting myself.
Jana Parks tipped $5. I cleaned up so much diarrhea at work today and Mink's hair is reminding me of it.
Fuck you, Gianna.
Like, I don't know, I've been like really into kind of like one of the other, like I said, I've been like into talking about the Bible recently, but I've also been into like talking about just like, I guess like ancient societies, you know, like ancient Mesopotamia and like the early on like pyramids, but also like a little bit later like the Vikings. And like, I guess like the Vikings, they like would just like fucking get naked and fight. The Vikings would do psychedelic mushrooms, but they wouldn't do like they would do the different, like a different kind, the ones that are like red with like white spots, because they're like, you know, more like natural up where the Vikings were, like up north and shit, which I wouldn't fuck with those. Like those, I think, yeah, the Amanita muscaria, I wouldn't fuck with those because I think they're quite a bit stronger and they're a bit more like dissociative. But the Vikings would just like fucking trip mushrooms and then like go out to fucking war and shit and just like fucking act insane. And I guess that's where the term going berserk is from. Like the barbarian and like, you know, like barbarian in like World of Warcraft and Diablo, or I guess they don't have barbarian in World of Warcraft, but in like Diablo they have like that move. But they would just like do like shrooms and then they would fucking get naked and like just fucking fight. And then I guess like it's like whenever you die, you want to die in battle because then you go to like the highest heavens or some shit like that. Like it's like the greatest honor. Valhalla, yeah. And I've also been into the Knights Templar. The Knights Templar, I'm like, they were definitely, I think, gay. I think there was definitely, like, I don't know. And it's kind of like, that was one of the, okay, so TLDR with, like, the Knights Templar. So the Knights Templar, they were basically, like, I guess, like, kind of like monks, like in the Christian religion, you know, like how you'd see like a monk in the Christian religion. And they would like dedicate their life to God, and they believed in like a life of piety, like they wouldn't take any woman, you know? Okay, am I being offensive? No, like, hear me out, though, but, no, I do. I think that I think that the Knights Templar, I think there was gay relations going on within the Knights Templar. But anyway, they would basically just like train in battle, right? And this is like in EU or some shit. Like I want to say, was it in like the UK, like England? They would like train for battle and they like would win all these wars. And they also kind of like started the idea of like, I guess like more like international commerce. Like they started like the idea of like banking, like because like the Knights Templar started like, say you wanted to, you know, travel, you could get a banknote and travel instead of traveling with like a bunch of like money on you and getting robbed back then. But anyway, so the Knights Templar, they're like winning all these fucking battles and shit, like etc., etc. They're like, you know, like I said, really good fighters. They're trained in war, whatever. And then they go up to, no, it's like whenever they lost the Promised Land, Jerusalem, they lost Jerusalem to, was it fucking Xerxes? Is that right? Like some Egyptian king like just came and like fucked all of the Knights Templar up, and it's like they never lost any battles. And I guess the ones that like made it out, they went back to, you know, England, and they were just like, what the fuck, you lost? And they started like basically like making rumors that the Knights Templar basically threw, like they did it on purpose, like lost this because they always won. They're like, why did you lose? They did this on purpose. So they started like actually like torturing them to death. And that's whenever they started spreading a lot of rumors about them being gay and you know, like were really homophobic to them and would like torture them and shit because of that. And I guess like it said that some of the Knights Templar, like a few of them were able to escape up to some of the Nordic countries or some shit. Yeah, isn't that wild? Like that's basically the TLDR. There's a lot more to it and I might be a little off, but that's basically the TLDR of the story. My boyfriend says you're wrong, Queen. It might have been a different place, but they lost the Promised Land. They lost Jerusalem to some Egyptian king at the time. He just came in and fucked them up, and they no longer had control of it. And whenever they went back, they were just like, "What the fuck? You guys are fake," and they killed them all. Like, and I said, like, I might be a little off, but that's basically the gist of it. But I think that there was, like, though they did, though they did torture them to death and stuff for being, you know, what was rumored allegedly gay together and having homosexual relationships. I think there may have been some truth to it. You know, not that they should have been tortured because of that, but I feel like there maybe was some truth to that, is all I'm saying. No, I'm just saying, like, I know how men are. Men are porn sick. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I know how men are. Men are porn sick. Like, you're trying to tell me, like, a fucking group of men have dedicated their life to not being porn sick? No, they dedicated their life to, like, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying. They didn't have porn back then. Exactly. So you can imagine all of the orgies. Like, I think back then they were having all sorts of fucking sex. I think they were having straight sex, gay sex, orgies, like guy on girl, girl, girl on guy, guy. Like, you know, like I think there were all sorts of different, like, you know, like, I mean, Eiffel Towers, no, exactly. Like, they probably had those positions down. There's probably some other, like, you know, there's the Kama Sutra, which is really fucking old and shit, but you know, there's probably some shit that they just haven't uncovered yet that had like all of these ancient, like, Greek, Roman, like, orgy positions and things, you know. It's kind of crazy to think how there's just like You can find like those sex books that just, you know, they have tried to find out every position that, you know, people can have sex with, whether it's, you know, like I said, like all the different variations. Like you can look up positions for man man, woman woman, woman man. Like they've got, you know, just books and books of all of these different positions that you can have sex with, and they're trying to like make sure they get every imaginable position of sex. Like honestly, are sex positions infinity? Like how many sex positions would you say there can be? Like, is there an end to it, or is it just infinity? You know what I mean? For straights, one. Exactly, because I'm laying down. You speak about history in a reckless manner. It's scary. What do you mean? Like, I'm not a fucking... Like, I don't claim to know what I'm talking about. Like, you can ask anybody in my fucking stream. Like, I'm real as fuck about it. Like, I'm always like, I don't know if I'm right. Like, I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm like, it could... But I'm like, that's something about... Like, I always say I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, fuck. Queen of misinformation? What misinformation did I spread? I'm asking you guys to tell me what I was wrong about so you can educate me. Like, I've been asking for you guys to educate me. Like, anybody else could have piped in about ancient Rome or ancient Greece or the Knights Templar or the Vikings. Like, please educate me. Are there any history majors here? Several hundred people in here and not one history major? Yes, I am a history Latin major. Well, then please educate me. What misinformation am I spreading? The Knights, like, I don't, like, okay, like, I'm just saying, like, I think that there was a lot more homosexuality all throughout history, and it's really underrepresented, is all I'm saying. When does Optic play? Fuck if I know. I used to be a gamer. I used to be a real girl gamer. But now I'm a fake one. No, like, I honestly, like, I don't, like, I'm gonna play Overwatch 2. I don't like Valorant. I don't like Apex. I don't like, you know, like, I like Overwatch. I'm gonna play Overwatch 2. I'm a main. I'm gonna go pro. It's coming out soon, so...
Bitvestment tip $2. I am a history major and Bible studies major. Jesus was actually gay. He liked big cock. He liked to spread his cheeks for everyone in the small town and would spread this message across the world. This was his true message in the Bible. Noit's true.
I think that Jesus was bisexual. I really feel in my soul, like I'm like 99% sure that the reason Judas went and snitched on Jesus is because he got jealous that he was fucking one of the other disciples more. And I think that Jesus was also fucking, you know, like the prostitutes and everything. Honestly, I think they were probably just having full-on out orgies with each other. But I honestly really think that's what happened. I think that Judas got jealous of some other twink. I do. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it though? Learned so much here. That's true. I'm a 31-year-old woman. With age comes wisdom. Hold on, I've been like trying to fit in with the Zoomers, so I haven't been listening to my Steely Dan. But I've just been really into no, and I've also honestly remember my jazz phase. I was like in this jazz phase. Isn't this just a vibe? Like, isn't it just a vibe though, for real? On this channel, like one of the things that we like to talk about a lot is psychedelics and mushrooms. But one of the things that whenever you do like shrooms, one of the things that it does is it creates like kind of new neural pathways in your brain, right? Oh my god, Miss Tricky, what's up? Dude, I feel like I always ask, I'm like, wait, where is Miss Tricky from? I fucking always ask, and I always forget. I feel like it's either Vegas or Austin. You're not here, are you? No. Oh, but I was saying one of the things that we like to talk about on this channel is psychedelics. Like we like to talk about mushrooms and stuff. And one of the things that mushrooms does is it kind of helps you create like new neural pathways in your brain. That's why like whenever, a lot of the time whenever people do psychedelics for the first time, they'll kind of like have this feeling of almost like, you'll kind of have like almost like a childlike sense, like you're experiencing everything for the first time. Because, so over time, you know, like people are always like, talking about how things are boring now and how things are exciting or less exciting, etc., etc. It's because over time, like whenever you experience things multiple times and they're not new, there's already that kind of like, you know, like neural pathway in your brain, right? Like you've already like kind of created those connections, so it doesn't feel as exciting. But whenever you create new connections, which you don't have to necessarily do, you don't have to do like psychedelics to, you know, kind of like create new connections. Creating new connections in your brain can literally just be listening to a type of music you've never listened to before. And sometimes whenever people do that, right, like you like the music that you like, you know, you like the music that you like, you kind of like get, like they actually say some shit like around the age of like 20, like your early 20s is kind of whenever you just like start sticking to the same kind of music genre. Because, you know, it's like your brain gets to a point where it likes those same cycles, like because going down those same neural pathways at the same time that it's boring sometimes and less exciting, it's easy, and your brain just gets used to it. It's kind of like the easy out. So yeah, experiencing new things kind of like helps just light up your brain more, and whenever you light up your brain a little more, it helps you feel like more excited, and whenever you're more excited, you know, you kind of feel like a bit happier. It's just, you know, like trying new things. Trying new things is important. Like a lot of people don't like to try new things, and I used to not like to try new things because it's scary, you know, but trying new things is important, and it's one of the things that makes you feel like you're living. Like, sorry, I'm just vibing. See, like that song isn't the vibe right now. That's more of like a nighttime vibe. I heard it helps depression and anxiety that way. It gives you a new pathway. Yeah, that's exactly kind of what it does. But, you know, like honestly, like I talk up psychedelics a lot, and psychedelics are kind of scary for some people, or the thought of it is, but you don't have to do psychedelics necessarily. Like you can kind of just create those new pathways in your brain yourself. You just have to try new things. Whenever you do shrooms, it's just like your brain is like so fucking, I don't know, active. It's like, you know, like you might have seen like a fucking palm tree 100 times, you know, or a tree 100 times, and you're like not like, you know, trees aren't that interesting. But whenever you do shrooms, it's like, holy shit, you know, you just look at everything differently. And so it's easy. Whenever you're on like a psychedelic drug, it's easy because those new pathways are just being like I said, you see things differently, so it's creating those pathways easier and kind of like quicker. But you don't have to do that. Yeah, like meditation is a good thing to do. Like I said, just trying new things, like watch a different movie, like something you would never watch, like something kind of out of your comfort zone. But yeah, I'm just vibing. Like, I try to do other stuff on my stream. Like, whenever I get back home on my normal desktop setup, we'll be doing other things. But, like, right now, you know, I'm just, like, in LA. I'm just in LA. I'm in California. I'm on my phone. Like, you know, like... So I'm just talking, and I just, like, I could literally talk for... I think that, like, I can pretty much talk for, like, 2 weeks straight. I mean, I would have to sleep, but I'd be available to get up in the morning and just, like, start talking, like, just start gabbing about something else again. Like, sometimes I think it's annoying that I do it. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm one of those people that you're just like, damn, can I not be around this bitch and just have a moment of silence? So I try to, like, if I'm being real, like, I try to, like, keep myself in check with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to shit camp, and I'm, like, I don't know if people are ready for, like, how real I'm gonna be. Like, I don't know if people are ready for how real I'm gonna be. Yeah, now it's time to stop being polite and start being real. exactly. Like, I want to listen to my music. Let me see. Whenever you know how whenever you like a song on Spotify, it kind of like, whenever you look through it, it kind of like is in a certain order. Sometimes I'll just look through my like Spotify songs and I'll be like, oh, my different music eras. I'm like, I need to go back to this music era. Hold on.
Vegan Queen tipped $2. Psychedelic, when daddy's inside me, it feels angelic. New toys every day, old toys are now relics. I'm on shrooms, I smoke weed, while we're high, we do the deed. I'm like a reactor and daddy's comes the feed. It's all mine, I am greed. Yum.
Wow. Honestly, I need to write that down.
Shua 711 just gifted Stallone a sub. Shua 711 gifted a tier 1 sub to Stallone. Shua 711 just gifted 420 swag underscore a sub. Shua 711 gifted a tier 1 sub to 420 swag underscore.
Yeah, thank you, Shua. Thank you guys for the subs. Thank you for the donos. Like, if I'm being real, subs are only $4
Shua
this month. You
711
have
just
no
gifted
excuse.
Fluffy Horned Owl a sub. Shua 711 gifted a tier 1 sub to Fluffy Horned Owl.
Yeah, I'm just like
Shua
smoking by the pool,
711
just
just
chilling.
gifted Stinky Wrinkle 2 a sub. Shua 711 gifted a tier 1 sub to Stinky Wrinkle 2.
Oh my god, Hillary Duff fan, thank you. Like, isn't this a vibe? Like, I've been really into like I feel like I like a lot of that like classic rock with those like jazzy undertones. I don't like hard rock, like classic rock. Like, I don't like, I mean, like, I don't hate it. Like, I won't complain, but like, I'm not into like Boston or like AC/DC type vibe, really. I like more of like the, I guess, you know, like I'm a 31-year-old woman, and they say whenever you hit 30, you start getting a little bit into prog rock, which is basically just like rock and roll with like different instruments, you know, just rock mixed with like other instruments, like, you know, keyboard, flute, like some of the like shit like that. I don't fucking know. I don't do that. Like, I'm not a band. I was never in bands, so I don't know instruments. But I can blow. Baked, thank you.
Shua 711 just gifted Baked 14
Shua,
a sub.
thank you.
Shua 711 gifted a tier 1 sub to Baked 14. They have given 113 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you. Like, is it boomer music? It is, isn't it? I don't care. Like, I enjoy it. Like, I feel like, it's true. Like, the music industry, like, over the years has just become, like, more fake and more commercial. And it's really sometimes less about talent and more about, like, can they market you, you know? It's, like, less about, like, diversity and creativity and talent. I've been playing the divas. Yeah, like, I don't know. I've been in this phase though, and I'm gonna do, whenever I get back home, I'm gonna do a stream where I'll have like a panel. Like, I definitely want to get Sean. I feel like if I got Sean, it could be like me, and then I feel like Sean and Cody. And I know that's a gay porn site, but Cody and Sean. But I feel like that would just be such a good mix. But I want to get like a panel of like 3 and like turn on like music requests, and I'll probably make it a little bit like not crazy expensive or anything, but you know, because we'll listen to each song and then give our opinion on each song. And I guess I'll ask that people request like, you know, what they think is one of their most favorite or like best song, you know. I think that would be such a fun stream. I want to do that soon. And like Sean and Cody are polar opposites. We all have very polar opposite taste in music, I would say. I mean, like, we definitely like some of the same stuff, but I would say that our taste is all a bit different. Sorry. I'm like coughing right into, sorry. Hold on, let me play you guys some country. Honestly, one of like the most homophobic things I'll do, I feel, and like the gays in my chat that have been around for a while know, and like honestly I think about it and sometimes I'm like, yeah, but whenever I start getting into my phase where I play Eminem, like I'll just start playing Eminem, like I'll get into this phase and I'll start playing Eminem because, you know, like I was raised white trash, you know, so it's like whenever you're like raised in a trailer park, like it's like Eminem is just kind of like a trailer park icon. I don't know what to say, but I was just thinking, man, I want to listen to some Eminem, but I won't. Like, I'll try to start doing it more in private.
Miss
like,
B
I feel like whenever I do
$2.
it, it's
that
like
long ass dick didn't have any lube on it, so it felt like he was rubbing his wood in my hole and starting a bonfire. All I could do was bare my face into the pillows and scream until he finished coming in my ass for the 4th time.
No, hold on. Now, what in the world? Like... Out in the country, past the city limits sign, there's a honking home. Goes down.
They got whiskey, women,
Music and smoke. Boys on down the boot scooting boogie.
got a good job
Hold on, what about?
for my money, but it's quitting time. I keep the door running, I fire
Hold on, now what?
I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out in the woods to do the boot skate boogie. Yeah, you go, do-si-do.
Come on, baby, let's go. Boot scoot. This has kind of just been my vibe lately.
You
know I like my chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio on. I've been like kind of vibing with country music lately. The shade of a Georgia pine.
and that's home, you know.
No, honestly, I'm telling you, it's because, honestly, I feel like what really, like, I don't know, like, whenever I went down to the Ozarks and we were floating down the river, they were just blasting that country music. People are just floating down the river in their fucking rafts, getting drunk as fuck, like, fucking blasting. Like, they like, what you do is you take a cooler and you somehow, like, cut out the top and you make, like, a radio out of it, and it'll be really fucking loud on the river. But they, like, do this thing with, like, their fucking radio, and they'll have it just fucking blasting. Like, I'm, like, fucking floating down the river, and I wasn't drinking, you know, I don't drink. I was, you know, I had taken some shrooms, and I'm just floating down the river, like, disassociating, just like, wow, you know, like, so beautiful, you know, just, like, I felt like I was the river. And then all of a sudden, like, just coming up from behind me, I'd hear this shit. Like, I'd just be vibing out. And I'd hear this one, especially this one, hold on. I heard this song probably like 5 times. They love this one. They're still playing this one. You guys remember this one? This was like back early 2000s or some shit. They're still on it. They're still on it. They're still on Big and Rich. Like, I'm sorry if you don't know this song, then I assume you're young. To the room, handing out $100 bills, and it thrills all the hills like the horns on my Silverado grill. And everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same. Saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise 'cause the boys, they are so pretty. Riding up around Broadway in my old Studley roar. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. You guys know this one? Like, you guys know this one? The Silverado truck. Like, country music, it's trucks, beer, America, tractors, blue jeans, mama dying, going to prison, whiskey, country roads, dirt roads, guns, taillights, Trump. Exactly. Some of the country songs they do, they kind of just, like this one. Like, honestly, I just think it's kind of funny too. Like, I kind of enjoy country music sometimes because I just find it kind of funny. It's kind of like listening to parody music sometimes.
We're having us some beers and swapping night on cares. Talking politics, blonde and redhead chicks, old dogs and new tricks and habits we ain't.
You have to wait for the chorus. You have to wait for the chorus.
And all the hell we raised. Then I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.
God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy.
He said I fought you all, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? Sit down and find out.
But honestly, like, Leanne Rimes, oh my god, what a queen. You know, like we talk about Shania Twain, but we don't like talk about Leanne enough. Like, is Leanne a trumper? No, honestly, this one though, this one. This one. Under the sky, gonna be with you.
And no one's gonna be alive. You think that you can fall? Well, just wait
Till the sun goes down. Underneath the starlight, there's a magical feeling so right. You feel your heart tonight. You can try to resist, not to hide from my kiss, but you know, you guys, I should do karaoke. See, I smoked my 2 blunts already. Like, what the fuck? Honestly, what the fuck? Hold on, I'm gonna have to roll a joint. Like,
you can't fight it. It's gonna get to your heart. There's no escape. Was a gentle breeze. Waves that spell upon your heart. No matter what you think, it won't be too long till you're in my arms. Underneath the starlight, we'll be lost in the rhythm so right. Feel it steal your heart tonight. You can try to resist, not to hide from my kiss, but you know.
hold on. I'm gonna go to my 90s playlist. Like, honestly, I need to curate this 90s playlist a little bit more because I have too many songs on it. Like, honestly, this 90s playlist that I made, though, I kind of love. It's kind of funny. It's like 90s and then some early 2000s. This one. I love this one. The Beyonce. This was, what album was this? God, honestly, the album cover to this album, so iconic. Is this just self-titled? Or no, it's Dangerously in Love. This album cover. Like, I remember seeing this album cover everywhere, like back whenever they sold CDs like crazy still. Okay, let me roll a joint. Oh my god, hey Sparky, what's up? Oh, my baby, go. Yes, no, hurt me so good, let me go. I'm so corrupt in your mind, let me go. Let me breathe.
Really get to life. Tell me all about the things that you were fantasize. I know you dig the way the steps that we will make me try. Follow your feeling, baby girl, because they cannot be denied.
Like, honestly, watch me roll this joint. It's gonna be so real. Like, honestly, this might, I mean, I've rolled. Like, it's a little windy. little windy. Windy? Like, honestly, this weed looks so good. Like, I don't know, you probably can't see it that well, but it's just got some really good color to it. So damn fine. See, I got this tip, so what you do is you reuse them. Wait, where did I put that other one? See, you reuse them, recycle. I'm like all about recycling. Oh, see, it's a little windy, but honestly, don't fear. Do not fear. Can you guys even see it? I can't tell. No, you can't. Honestly, any of the weed, like, it's windy. Like, so the weed smokers know, like, this is kind of like... This song's about me. Living the life just like a movie star. Like, honestly, this grinder didn't break up this weed that well, but whatever. This is not going to be my best joint, but please respect that. This isn't going to be my... Oh, hold on. Just wait for this wind to stop. This isn't going to be my best joint, but please respect it. Okay? Too windy. I've rolled joints on multiple drugs before. I'll be fine. Like, I just have to wait for the wind. Another day, another doll, another war, another tower where the homeless had their homes. So we pray to as many different gods as there are flowers.
Confused.
And
Tip
call
$2.
religion our friends,
Oh,
but
so this is what working on
so
karaoke
worried
means.
about.
All right. Good job.
Does anybody have any requests? Hold on, I'll just like skip. Let's see what it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm broke, but I'm happy. I'm poor, but I'm kind. I'm short, but I'm healthy. Yeah. Hold on. I'm high, but I'm grounded. I'm sane, but I'm overwhelmed. I'm lost, but I'm hopeful, baby. But what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other. No, next song, next song. I don't know this song. Stuck on You by Lionel Richie. I don't know. I have no idea this song. No idea this song. No idea. What are these songs that it's having come up? I'm like, I don't know any of these songs. Like, what are these karaoke versions even? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, does somebody have a request?
Yeah, tipped $5. Shoot me. This singing fucking sucks.
If I'm being real, I don't care. I'm sorry. Like, if I'm being real, I don't give a fuck. Sing like nobody is listening. Or whatever. Dance like nobody's watching. Sing like nobody can hear you. I don't fucking care. Like, I really don't. This is the other karaoke song that I've been really trying to practice.
Michelin has created special tires for first
Hold
responders.
on.
Tough enough for extreme rescue missions. If the superheroes that save us trust Michelin,
Let me put out
so
this
can
joint
we.
for a second. Okay, it's out. God, I need to make sure the wind won't blow this away. Games, changes, and fears.
Whitney
Where
Houston's
will
Ghost tipped $2.
they go from
Hey
here?
baby girl, can you sing my classic
When will
I Will
they
Always Love
stop?
You? BTW,
I
you more
believe
cracked out
that
than I ever
fate
was. Love
has
you,
brought
bestie.
us here, and we should be together, babe, but we're not. I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I'll keep my cool, but I'm feeling. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. While I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. The world crumbles when you are not near. I may appear to you, but I'm just a prisoner of your love. And I may seem alright and smile when you leave, but my smiles are just a front, just a front. Hey, I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I'll keep my cool, but I'm feeling. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Here is my confession. May I be your possession. Boy, I need your touch, your love, kisses, and such. With all my might I try, but this I can't deny. I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I'll keep my cool, but I'm feeling. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear. My world crumbles when you are not near. Thank you. I am taking requests.
Farewell, expensive fitness gear. I can't afford you.
Don't give up the things you love. State Farm
Somebody
has rates that
requested
fit your
something, but I
budget.
can't remember what it was. I feel like it was Spice Girls
Like a
or
good neighbor?
Britney.
State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Before you add sad, flavorless cheese to your great mama's mac and cheese.
I waited till I saw the sun.
Some actual advice
I
tip
don't know
$2.
why
Super
I
serious.
didn't
You are
come.
severely hindering your singing by not supporting your voice with enough airflow. Put your
House
diaphragm to
fun.
work. Just assuming your singing isn't
I
a
don't
bit.
know
The
why
gays request
I
some Natasha
didn't
Bedingfield.
come. Wait. Hold on, pause. Don't know why I didn't come. Do you guys want me to stop doing karaoke? No, I should stop. Like, honestly, I'm over it now. I need to let my vocal cords rest. Like, I don't want to strain my vocal cords. Hello. Hey. Oh. How long? Okay. I'll tell him. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, bye. Love you too, bye. Who is that? Holy fuck, it was my dad. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Get mental help. Respect my fucking privacy, you fucking psychopaths. Like, what the fuck?